Is this better? I have to hold it very close. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to the Lawrence County Schools Heroes Banquet, and we're so glad that you could arrange your time to be here to celebrate with us some special people in our community. I'm Johnny McDaniel. I'm the new Director of Schools here in Lawrence County. I say new. I came in January, and folks say, how do you like it? Well, I want you to know I love it. I love being here. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, and I thank the board, my bosses. Some of them are sitting in the back here tonight. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies who hired me. I love being in the community. I have over 30 years of experience in education. I've been a teacher, a school counselor, an assistant principal, a superintendent, and I come with the desire to help our schools just improve to be the very best they can be. When I came, you had great schools, and we're going to have great schools in the future. We have a wonderful community, and I'm just really glad to be part of it. We bought a home here in Lawrenceburg on Admiral Circle. It's about 3 minutes from my office, and I absolutely love it. It just hugs me every night. I feel at home. And I just want to say thank you to the board for the opportunity to be in Lawrence County. The elected officials here really work with the schools to support schools, and I see several of them here tonight. I want to recognize first the school board. If y'all will stand, Mr. Davis, Larry Davis, Kevin Caruso, Dr. Ricky Mabry Sr., and Jerry Campbell, they're here tonight. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. I know we have some commissioners. I know Bert Spearman is here. Bert's my Rotary president, and Bert's on the commission. I also see Scott Franks on the commission here. Are there any other commissioners with us tonight?
Phil Hood.
Bill, glad you're here tonight. And as time goes forward, I'll know all 19 of you, maybe by name and face recognition, and I'll try to learn everybody as quickly as I can. Also, Representative Barry Doss here tonight. Representative Doss, we appreciate your good work in Nashville. We're glad you're here this evening. And to all of you who are here, you're here with your students, you're here with your wife or your mother or son or daughter, as we're going to recognize teachers and students and some community heroes. So welcome, and at this time I'm going to ask Robin Thompson to come. She's going to do our invocation, and then we're going to have the banquet. Robin?
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us here to gather tonight to honor the men and women and students here in this room. Lord, I just pray that you will be with us as we go throughout this ceremony tonight. I pray that you will nourish the food to our bodies and our bodies to your service. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
At this time, Dr. Vicki Maddox, Supervisor for Instruction, is coming for the 6th grade sitting. Dr. Maddox.
Can you hear me? Just barely. Now can you? I have the distinct pleasure this evening of doing the kickoff and recognizing our student volunteers, student heroes this year. As I call the students' names, I want them to stand, as well as the principal of the school that the child attends. I truly believe that parents and families are a child's first teachers, and that you have instilled in them the value of education. So I want to give credit to the families as well. The first hero that I will be recognizing are the 6th graders. The criteria for being a 6th grade student hero is scoring advanced in all 4 areas of the TCAP assessment, followed by the highest sum of the 4 areas. Our first 6th grade student hero is Tucker Laws of Ingram Sal Elementary School. Tucker. Tucker is the son of Stacy and Keith Castile. Tucker's dream is to become a biologist. In his own words, Tucker shares this: Jesus is my hero. 'Hero, because Jesus saved the world. 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 Jesus saved he? Where is Tucker? Oh, I'm sorry. And the parents too, please stand. The second student hero is from Lawrenceburg Public School, and this student hero is Carly Fields. Carly is the daughter of Mark and Candace Fields. Her dream is to become a doctor at Vanderbilt in the pediatric department. Her heroes are her mom and dad because they taught her how to treat others, how to respect others, to work hard to reach her goals, and most importantly, to follow Christ. A student hero for Summertown Elementary is Katie Gallagher. Katie is the daughter of Jeremy and Beth Gallagher. Her dream is to win a state championship.
This is a proclamation from
And
the
to go to
state of
college to
Tennessee
play sports.
recognizing you as a
Katie
student hero of Lawrence
shares.
County.
My heroes are Papa, that's Rick Masters, because he always puts others first. He loves God. He's always a good encourager. And also Sadie Robertson, because of her strong faith in God, and she also sets a good example for young girls. We see why these students are heroes, don't we? Also being named the student hero of Summertown Elementary School is Anna Grace Woodward. Anna Grace is the daughter Anna Grace is the daughter of Robert and Candy Woodward. Her dream is to become a marine biologist. Her hero is Helen Keller because she is such a good example of how with hard work, determination, and imagination that you can triumph over any adversity. Our sixth grade student hero of David Crockett Elementary School is Robert Bird. Robert is the son of Peyton Bird and Mandy Bird. His dream is to become an architect. Robert's hero is his dad because his dad plays video games with him. He takes him fishing. He loves the same movies. And he's taught him about all the best heavy metal bands. He and his dad are best friends and want to treat him to his dad. Ladies and gentlemen, the sixth grade.
Michelle Gray. Her dream is to be a surgeon. Hal's hero is Robert Spetzler because of his prestigious work in neurosurgery. The 8th grade student hero for Etheridge Elementary School is Jordan Aaron. Of Jeremy and Janet Aaron. His dream is to become a healthcare professional with specialties in neurology and diagnostic medicine. Jordan shares, "My hero is my dad. Whether in school, on the basketball court, or on the baseball field, he always pushes me to become the best at whatever I choose to do in life." Being named the student hero of New Prospect School is Dawson Adams. Dawson is the son of the late Terry Adams and Kim Adams Newton and Stephen Newton. His dream is to attend UT or Vanderbilt to major in sports medicine. Dawson's hero is his mom, because she has always been there for him and puts him and his brothers first. The first student tonight, representing South Lawrence Elementary, is Wesley Dyer. Wesley is the son of Paul and Kimberly Dyer. His dream is to become an engineer or scientist. Wesley's heroes are his parents because they have encouraged him and pushed him to be the best that he can be.
Awesome. This is your award.
Gunnar Dixon is a student hero of South Lawrence Elementary. Gunnar is the son of Casey and Candace Dixon. His dream is to become a doctor or lawyer. Gunnar's hero is James Madison because he is known as the father of the Constitution and stood strong in protecting the Constitution by writing the Federalist Papers. Elena Ogle is also a student hero of South Lawrence Elementary. Elena is the daughter of Angela Luke and Chris Ogle. She aspires to be a forensic scientist. Elena's heroes are Markiplier, Jack Sepp, and PewDiePie. Their videos have saved many people from committing suicide because they believe in all of their viewers. An 8th grade student hero of E.O. Kaufman Middle School is Taylor Borden. Taylor is the daughter of Angela Brown. Her dream is to graduate from MIT and become a software engineer. Taylor shares, "My hero is J.K. Rowling because her stories have touched the lives of so many people. Rowling also overcame clinical depression and poverty and has donated millions of dollars to charities all over the world." Samuel Gray is also a student hero of E.O. Kaufman Middle School. Samuel is the son of Gregory Gray and Kristen Buxbaum. His dream is to become a computer engineer and study theology. Samuel's hero is Les Paul because he took a passion which we both share and made it into his career. Also being named a student hero of E.O. Kaufman is Bailey Schaefer. Bailey is the daughter of Tim and Michelle Ratliff. Her dream is to become a pharmaceutical scientist. Bailey shares, "My hero is my mom because she does her best to support and love her entire family." Let's give another round of applause to our 8th grade heroes.
You know, when we look at the aspirations of these heroes, our future is in good hands regardless of the presidential nominations at this point. Don't you agree? The criteria for being a 12th grade student hero is the highest composite score on the ACT.
Good smile, okay. What a bunch. Okay? Congratulations.
The first senior student hero we will recognize is Emma Sanders of Loretta High School. Emma is the daughter of Keith and Joyce Sanders.
And this is
She will
actually
be
a
attending
proclamation
Union
recognizing
University
you
in
from
the
the
fall,
House of
pursuing a career in business. Emma shares this with us. Miss Mary Pack, my virtual enterprise teacher, is my hero because she has always inspired and challenged me throughout my high school career. Our next hero representing Loretta High School is Lauren Coggin. Lauren is the daughter of James and Lisa Coggin. She will be attending the University of Alabama in Huntsville and major in electrical engineering. Laura's hero is Elizabeth Caddy Stanton because she was a champion of women's rights. The first senior hero of Summertown High School is Maria Kirsteins. Maria is the daughter of Al and Donna Kirsteins. She plans on attending the University of Alabama and attain a bachelor's degree in secondary education with a focus on language arts. We hope she comes back to Lawrence County. Maria shares, "My heroes are my parents because they have equipped and empowered me through all my years. They have supplied me with the opportunities I need to lead a successful as well as a loving life." Dylan Self is our final student hero of Summertown High School. Dylan Dylan is the son of Rodney and Jennifer Self. Dylan plans on attending the University of Tennessee in Chattanooga and to major in the medical field.
This is recognition.
His hero is his father, because his father has a dedicated work ethic, has a determination for success, and he has a faith that has instilled Dylan to achieve his utmost potential. Logan Cowherd is a student hero of Lawrence County High School. Logan is the son of Corey and Teresa Cowherd. He will be attending the University of Alabama in Huntsville, majoring in mechanical engineering.
From the House of Representatives.
Logan's hero is Robin Williams, because no matter how he felt on the inside, he always put others above himself to make them smile. A student hero of Lawrence County High School is Jordan Haney. Jordan is the son of Bryce and Erica Haney. He will be attending the University of Alabama in Huntsville, majoring in aerospace engineering. Jordan shares this: "My hero is any person who wakes up in the morning with the intention of trying his or her best and helping others to do so. My hero always brings out the best in other people." The final student hero of Lawrence County High School is McKinley Wheely. McKinley is the son of Brent and Sandy Wheely. He will be attending the University of Alabama in Huntsville and double major in mathematics and either chemistry or physics. McKinley's hero is Mr. Eric Craig, because he is one of the greatest teachers he has ever had. He set a good Christian example in and out of the classroom, and Mr. Craig always encouraged him and pushed him to be a great student and a great person. McKinley knows he can always count on Mr. Craig if he never needs him. Ladies and gentlemen, our highest ACT composite students, 12th grade heroes.
Show business is growth, man. Okay. All right.
Congratulations, y'all. Really proud of all of you. Thank y'all. Make copies and put those in your college application, like I told you, okay?
In August of 2015, Governor Bill Haslam and our Educational Commissioner, Dr. Candace McQueen, announced the 2014-2015 reward schools of the state of Tennessee. These are the top 5% of the schools in the state recognized for academic achievement or recognized in the top 5% for annual growth. The reward schools recognition spans 59 districts across the state of Tennessee, and Lawrence County is proud to boast of one. Lawrence County's Reward School has been recognized for performance in overall student achievement. This designation is determined annually by a one-year success rate. A success rate is calculated by adding together the total number of proficient or advanced students in each subject and dividing the total number of test takers for each subject. Tonight, I am honored to recognize Principal Janet Alexander and Vice Principal Tammy Stafford to receive the Distinguished Honored Reward School, Lawrenceburg Public.
That's a great birthday present. Congratulations. Yes.
I'm gonna put you in the middle, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't like being surrounded by women, I'll tell
Well,
you, don't you?
in education,
There you go,
the way
that's
it is.
right, yeah.
And happy birthday to Janet.
Sammy, put your hand on, put your left hand on. There you go, take it. You're trying to steal it back, I see, okay. All right, okay. Oh, we're going another one, y'all smiling.
That
You
made
do it.
me
Okay,
smile.
that's fine. Okay.
I didn't have my straight face.
As someone has said, we ain't through yet because we have another school award. And this is the Value Added Achievement Award. Lawrence County is also proud to boast of a school recipient of the 2015 Value Added Achievement Award from the Educators Consumers Foundation. This award acknowledges the great contributions that principals make to the value-added performance of a highly effective school recognized in the state of Tennessee. Again, I'm extremely honored to recognize Principal Kathy Burns and Vice Principal Matt Calvert to receive the distinguished honor of Value-Added Achievement School, Leona Elementary.
Yeah, you gotta get back on, I see what you do. Okay. Okay, all right.
I'm proud to announce tonight that the Tennessee Academy of Science has named Anthony, as we know him, Andy Augustine, as the recipient of its 2015 Distinguished Science Teacher Award. First presented in 1997, the TAS Distinguished Science Teacher Award recognizes one Tennessee science teacher each year who has made significant contributions to the teaching and learning of science. Nominees for the award are evaluated on the basis of their contributions to the teaching profession, education record, involvement in professional organizations, special awards, and special recognition, as well as letters of support. Mr. Augustine was honored at the Fall TICE meeting on November 20th, 2015 in Murfreesboro. Mr. Augustine is passionate about teaching students to think critically and creatively. His professional interests focus on scientific reasoning, performance-based assessment, project-based learning, and the use of action research to inform instruction. He is a contributing author to Lessons for Transformative Learning from the Master Teaching Fellowship Program of Middle Tennessee, a book manuscript awaiting submission to the publisher. He is a member of ASCD, the Tennessee Science Teachers Association, the National Science Teachers Association, and most recently, he served as a National Science Foundation Master Teaching Fellow, where he presented his educational research at state, regional, and national conferences. Mr. Augustine has been honored with the Fred Teacher of the Year Award for his contributions to education in rural schools by the Foundation for Rural Education and Development, and has been awarded an honorary state Future Farmers of America degree for his dedicated support of agricultural education, and has been named the Joseph B. Whitehead Educator of Distinction by Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation. In addition, Mr. Augustine has served as a member of the Public Broadcasting Service Teacher Advisory Group, and his essay, Visual Media in the Science Classroom, was published on the PBS Teachers website. Mr. Augustine is currently enjoying his 34th year as an educator in the Lawrence County School System. He teaches biology, honors chemistry, and human anatomy and physiology at Loretto High School. We're proud tonight to honor Mr. Andy Augustine.
Congratulations. So glad to be on this team tonight. Anytime. Thank you very much. We'll get a picture.
Tonight it's my distinct pleasure to be able to present to you the Lawrence County Teachers of the Year. Our system-wide pre-K through fourth grade is from Etheridge Elementary School, Miss Jan Davis. From South Lawrence Elementary School, our grades 5 through 8, System-wide Teacher of the Year, Miss Sarah Burns. Our grades 9 through 12, System-wide Teacher of the Year from Loretto High School, Paula Rigsby. We'll let it go either way. These three ladies are our system-wide Teachers of the Year. They were selected by their faculty. They are the teachers within the building that the teacher said, this is our best teacher. I think it's always an honor when your peers select you and recognize you for your hard work, and I say congratulations to our system-wide Teachers of the Year. Joining them now will be the teachers from each of our schools, the Teachers of the Year selected by their local faculty as the most outstanding teacher for this year. From Summertown Elementary School, Miss Amy Burleson. From Ingram Sow Elementary School, Jackie Locke. From David Crockett Elementary School, Mr. Dennis Green. From Lawrenceburg Public School, Roxanne Perry. From Leoma Elementary School, Kelly Self. From New Prospect Elementary School, Jill Taylor. From E.O. Kaufman Middle School, Carol Marie Wiley. From Summertown High School, Amy Dollar. From Lawrence County High School, Amanda Land. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lawrence County School System Teachers of the Year, will you join me in a round of applause once again? You were going to bow? You were going to bow?
Does not follow instructions. I think it's 12 y'all. I'll let you stand on the back row, I guess. No, we got another seat.
I'll be glad.
We got another seat. No, we got another seat right here. Sit here like this. Oh, y'all come on in. You don't tilt these things right or left.
You're going to hit me in the
These
head.
things, tilt these right or left, they will flash back.
You have to be middle school.
Okay.
I know.
It's like a happy bunch. Okay. Now we're gonna have some fun, okay? All right.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Sorry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great privilege to present the 2016 Hero of Lawrence County for Lawrence County High School. When one begins to reflect on his or her life, it is natural to have thoughts of achievements, family, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, the trials and tribulations of your life, the perseverance, and of course, successes. And of course, there's the question, did I do enough? Have I been able to make the lives of those in the community better because of my presence? For the generations that come, will this be a better place? When my time has passed, will people remember what I did, who I was, what I was able to give to a community? If you're Mr. Bobby Pace Alford, what I'm about to present will definitely answer those and any other questions with a resounding yes. There has been an Alford living in Lawrence County since the county was founded in 1817. Mr. Alford is a 1950 graduate of Lawrence County High School. He attended Florence State Teachers College, which is now the University of North Alabama. Mr. Alford and his wife, Martha Ann, have been married for more than 52 years. They have 2 sons, 4 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren. Mr. Alford has been involved in a number of activities, church and community. He is a deacon, taught Sunday school for 25 years. He sings in the choir at First Baptist Church. He's been a participant, worked with Meals on Wheels program for over 26 years, served as president of the Lawrence County Historical Society for 9 years. He is a member of the board of directors for God's Storehouse, Lawrence County Historical Society, and Lawrence County Genealogical Society. He is the former president of the Lawrence County High School Athletic Club, former president of the Lawrence County Pop Warner Football Association, and was the Santa Claus in the Christmas parade for 30 years. Mr. Alford has worked with Babe Ruth Baseball for 38 years, serving in a number of capacities: a manager, league president, district director, unit director, assistant state commissioner, and state commissioner for 7 years. He was instrumental in bringing the 1978 and 1983 Babe Ruth World Series to Lawrenceburg. He was also a TSSAA basketball official and baseball umpire. Mr. Alford has served on the Lawrence County School Board for 8 years and was a chairman of the school board for 1 year. He served on the board of directors of the Tennessee Technological School in Pulaski and in the Adult Education Board of Education for Lawrence County School System. Mr. Alford was employed at Murray, Ohio for 37 years. He writes a weekly article, historically speaking, for the Lawrence County Advocate. He has written a set of 10 books detailing the history of Lawrence County. He was a sports editor for the Democratic Union for 8 years, a teacher, principal, and basketball coach at West Point Elementary School in 1954. It is my great pleasure to present a man who has given generously of his time and his talents for the betterment of others in our community. We have all heard the expression, God has given us many talents to impact and shape the world. What we do with those talents is our gift back to God. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present a man who has, without question, definitely given back to community, family, and our God. The 2016 Hero of Lawrence County, Mr. Bobby Pace Alford.
Well, I really feel honored, and I've got some heroes, and that's my family right here. I've got all of them that's still around, I guess, that are here. I've got 2 sons, I've got a wife, I've got a daughter-in-law, and brother-in-law, 2 sisters-in-law, and 2 granddaughters. And I'm proud of all of them, and they're all my heroes. You know, I guess my teachers, as when I was in high school, are all turned over in their grave. Because they probably thought I'd be in jail instead of up here. But I'm proud to be here. They all have a... You know, I've been looking on the internet a little bit about the Lawrence County school system, and we've all got something really to be proud of. They rank in the top echelon of all the schools in the state of Tennessee, and I'm real proud to say that. Our family's been involved in school, I guess, way back. My mother spent 40 years teaching schools in all the little country schools, and finally at Old Public for many years. She was a music teacher, and also I could tell some real tales about some of her escapades back in those one-teacher schools. My sister, I have 3 sisters. 2 of them have passed away, but all 3 of them were involved in education. I had one sister that she was involved. She taught at West Highland for a year. Another sister was she was a secretary over at West Highland for many years. My youngest sister, she went to Georgia, and she's had some real honors down there as a band director. I could write a book about my escapades down at West Point in 1954, but I won't tell you about all of them. I will say that this, back when I first retired, Jackie Cheatwood had a television station, or not a station, but some programs, and he asked me if I'd be as to go out and get stories and so forth. And one morning he called me and says, the West Point school burned last night. Reckon you get down there and get some video? And I went down there, and there was one lady there that was digging around in the ashes and looking at it and so forth, and she saw me and she says, well, we tried to save your picture that was hanging up in the school, but we couldn't make it. So with that, I'll let y'all go, and I am really proud of this.
Good evening. This time of year, for all of you in here that are in education, you know, the springtime is very hectic. You know, we're all ready to get out and enter our wonderful summer, but this banquet each year is a wonderful time to just pause, reflect upon the year, and honor our wonderful students and wonderful teachers. So I would like to thank all of you for giving us the opportunity to do that and for coming tonight. It is a great occasion, and here we've honored so many wonderful folks that have helped with education, students who have worked hard, and tonight I'm honored and privileged to be introducing to you our hero from Loretta High School, the Honorable Judge Norma McGee Ogle. Born in Lawrenceburg to Norman and Jimmy McGee, Norma grew up in West Point. At a young age, she knew that she wanted to be a lawyer when she grew up. While her cousins would play outside after Sunday lunches, Norma would remain at the lunch table with the older generation to participate in the weekly political debates. Norma spent much of her time as a young child reading and watching the news with her father to prepare herself for the next round. According to Norma's sister, Patty, Norma was born with the mission to make the world a better place for all people, and she set about at a very early age to make that happen. Her strong work ethic led her to graduate as salutatorian from Loretta High School in 1970. She then went on to attend the University of Tennessee, where she graduated with her bachelor's degree in 1974 and her law degree in 1977. Norma married Rex Ogle, who is now a circuit judge, in August of 1977. While Rex finished law school in Memphis, Norma began working as a staff attorney for the Memphis area legal services. Early on, it was clear to her husband that Norma truly had a servant's heart, a trait she learned from her parents growing up. In 1979, Rex and Norma moved to Sevierville to begin their careers as attorneys. Norma became the first female trial attorney in Sevier County history, the first female municipal attorney in Sevier County, and the only Sevier Countian to ever serve on the Tennessee Human Rights Commission, where she was selected as chairperson by her fellow commissioners. Norma also served 12 years on the Sevier County School Board, where she was a 3-time chairperson. During her time on the school board, she led the system in ensuring all schools gained accreditation and helped to place counselors in all schools. Norma's been an active member of her community, serving on the board of directors of the Boys and Girls Club of the Smoky Mountains, the board of directors of Fort Sanders Sevier Medical Center, and the board of directors of the Sevier County chapter of the American Heart Association. Another great accomplishment of Norma's was becoming a mother to Daniel. Daniel is a graduate of Wake Forest and Emory Universities and is now an accomplished Methodist minister and writer in Knoxville. Prior to becoming a minister, Daniel was a sports writer for the Winston-Salem Journal and covered Clemson University athletics for the Anderson Independent Mail in South Carolina. His wife, Erin, is a development director for the University of Tennessee Library System. In 1998, Norma was appointed as a judge on the Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals by Governor Don Sundquist. She is the first Republican woman ever appointed to that position. To date, Judge Ogle is one of only 9 women ever appointed to any of the 3 appellate courts in the history of Tennessee. In her current position, she's held statewide elective office longer than any other Lawrence Countian. Judge Ogle has the highest possible respect from all members of the Tennessee judiciary. These achievements are confirmation of what faith in God and self-determination and sacrifice can accomplish. A leader in her church, Norma is also a person of deep faith with a strong commitment to family. According to her colleagues, she is an excellent judge, wise in her guidance and decision-making skills, always fair on behalf of her clients, and an outstanding public servant. While reading through Judge Ogle's many nominations to be named a Lawrence County hero, a common theme emerged. She's a very devoted wife and mother, a simply amazing woman, one who is humble, never seeks recognition, and is a true hero to all who know her. According to her husband Rex, Norma learned the values that are the foundation of her life from her family and from the people of Lawrence County. She has never forgotten where she came from. Norma McGee Ogle is a true hero. Loretta High School is fortunate to call her our own. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to present the Honorable Judge Norma McGee Ogle with the 2016 Lawrence County Heroes Award for Loretta High School.
You're amazing. Thank you. I think we'd like to take the picture. It's okay.
Mr. Alford is a hard act to follow. And when I get finished tonight, I want to talk to him about all those stories he has about West Point. Because I went to West Point Elementary School. And this honor is so special to me because Lawrence County is home to me. You can even find me in the phone book. I'm standing here tonight because of the wonderful education that I got in Lawrence County schools. And I just want to say that my heroes are all those teachers who gave me the guidance and the knowledge that I needed to succeed. My sister and I grew up literally surrounded by teachers. Teachers are my heroes. We couldn't walk out the front door without seeing a teacher, and we couldn't get in trouble because they knew about it. Next door to us was my Aunt Vernon, who taught me first grade, my Uncle James Plaskett, who was the superintendent of schools here for many years, and when we walked to school every morning, I think, if Patty and I counted right, on our little street in West Point, there were 8 teachers who taught all over Lawrence County. And I just want to say, that's why I'm standing here tonight. I love Lawrence County. It's home to me. And what makes this honor so special is that it comes from the people where I grew up. And I have to say to Mr. McDaniel, I am so thankful to the school board and to you. I'm not speechless very often. And my husband and my sister would say amen to that. But when I got his letter and I opened it and I read it, I was speechless. And my husband said, say something. And I said, I can't. I don't cry very much either. But this made me cry because it is so special. And I thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. If you'll give me a minute, I'd just like to thank the Rotary Club for their continued support of this Heroes Banquet every year, and to thank the First Baptist Church for the use of this beautiful facility year in and year out. So I just, we owe a great debt to the organizations in Lawrence County who continue to support the school system year in and year out. And we just want you to know that we are truly grateful and very appreciative. But for tonight, I'll bet you guys didn't know we were in the presence of rock stars. There are very few people on this planet that can go without a last name. Elvis, Madonna, Adele, Prince, and Cher. I've got 3 more to add to the list that can go without a last name. Tommy Lee, Lisa, and Abigail. There's probably not a person in this room that don't know who I'm talking about when I say those 3 names. We all know that that Abigail's Plan was the organization that Tommy Lee and Lisa started. It makes a difference in the lives of Lawrence Countyans and the surrounding counties, even all the way down into North Alabama. Tommy Lee and his wife and his daughter Abigail are responsible for the current building of Lawrence County's Miracle Field and the future plans of the 3 disability accessible playgrounds in each part of Lawrence County. There'll be one in the north, one in the middle, and one in the south by the time Tommy Lee and his family are done. They are amazing people. They've maneuvered life's challenges with sympathy, compassion, love, and patience and understanding. As a personal note, I know I look a lot older than Tommy Lee, but we actually graduated high school together. The years have been much kinder to him than they have been to me. But even back in I hate to admit it, Tommy Lee, but it's 30 years. Even back in the 70s and 80s, as we were going through school, the Tommy Lee you see today is the Tommy Lee that we saw at Summertown Elementary and at Summertown High School. Tommy Lee, he's always been Tommy Lee. He's the same Tommy Lee today as he was back then. And I am proud to have shared that experience with him going through school, and I couldn't be more proud of the thing that he and his family have accomplished. I would like to take a minute to read a little bit from the nomination letter that was submitted to the school system on Tommy Lee's behalf. It goes like this. It is no surprise that Tommy Lee and Lisa are such amazing parents to Abigail. Anyone who knows the struggles of families face due to special needs of a child can relate to new diagnoses, new treatments, medical interventions, and therapies. They have maneuvered these challenges with finesse, grace, showing great empathy and compassion, love and acceptance, patience and understanding. They have a passion to help people with disabilities and their families. From this passion came Abigail's Plan. As a fellow parent, I admire the openness and the attitude with which he has taught Abigail to flourish in school, our community, and the world. She exudes happiness and confidence in a society that can be difficult and sometimes cruel. As a parent, he and Lisa learned very early in her life that Abigail's attitude, her confidence, and her zeal for life would be a replicate of their own. Tommy Lee is worthy of this recognition due to his vision, his integrity, his courage, and profound character. His commitment to Abigail is remarkable. His life's devotion to providing leadership that will impact so many special individuals and their families cannot be measured or enumerated. He has publicly opened his heart as well as his family for service to the greater good. This initiative has opened the eyes, called for reflection, ignited acceptance, and guaranteed support throughout the county and the region beyond. Tommy Lee may never realize the change agent that he and his family have been for our community, all because they chose to make a difference in their situation. Their faith in God and their proclamation that God makes no mistakes has served as a huge catalyst to make all of us more loving, more forgiving, more tolerant, more neighborly, and in general, just better people. I ran across a quote the other day that I thought fit Tommy Lee and his family very well. It's from Albert Pike. It says, what we've done for ourselves alone dies with us. What we have done for others and the world remains and is immortal. By those standards, Tommy Lee is going to be immortal. It's not because that was his goal. His goal was just he wanted to help others. So it's my great honor to call Tommy Lee a friend, and it's also my great honor to recognize Tommy Lee Kidd as the 2016 Hero of Lawrence County Schools for Summertown High School.
First time I took your picture.
Yes, I believe so.
How about one more time? You smiling, man. Good, man. All right, okay. Great.
So much.
Well, they said I had no more than 45 minutes to speak, so my family over here tell you how much they love me. They said you got to give him a time frame, so they know me pretty well. Those words that were just said, very, very, very humbling, and you just don't understand when they're directed towards you, the reason they're said. And it's very appreciated. I have no words to tell you how much I appreciate the nomination, how much I appreciate everyone in this room. You know, Jesus came to earth and gave us an example of what he wanted us all to be like. He came to save the world, as we heard from one of the nominees, and he gave us an example. And oh my goodness, I fail every day. I'm just a lowly sinner saved by the grace of the good Lord of Jesus Christ. And I was truly blessed with two parents. They're sitting right over here at this table. That brought me and my brothers, Chris and Robin, and their families are over here too, and they brought us up. And they taught us to treat people with respect. No matter what the ability, no matter what the challenge someone had, to treat everyone with respect. And I thank the good Lord every day for my parents and the upbringing, my grandparents, and the upbringing I had. Many of you sitting in this room, I probably know 90% of the people personally sitting in this room. And you all are, many of you, if not all of you, are much more worthy to stand up here than I am to receive this wonderful honor. But you know, the heroes here on this earth are those folks that have those disabilities, those challenges. I hate that word disability. Those challenges that I get out of bed every day and walk across the floor with my good two legs. And we have players that come to the ball field that can't walk across the floor. And I respect those folks so much. It takes someone with a challenge, a physical challenge, so much more time to get ready in the morning than it does me. And I respect those folks so much. I would not be standing up here today. This was not Tommy Lee and Lisa's plan. It was not our plan to have a child with a challenge, with a physical challenge. That was not our plan. Our plan was to have 3 kids or so and, hey, run through life and just like we normally do, house, 3 kids. We do have 4 kids waiting on us in heaven one of these days. We tried so hard to have Abigail a sibling, but that was Tommy Lee and Lisa's playing, not the good Lord's playing here on earth. So we do have 4 waiting on us in heaven one of these days. It's going to be a glorious reunion. But, my hero through all this is not only my family, my mom, my dad, my friends, all of you here. My wife is a huge, huge, huge part. I'm mostly the speaker, and she is the brains, okay? Let me tell you that for sure. The good Lord trusts her with the ideas, with, hey, can we do this? Can we do that? And we always pray about it. And we say, no, we can't. But if we look to the Lord and everybody works together, we can do it. And that's what's happened in our county with Abigail's plan and with everything going on. We have all worked together. It's not about Lisa, it's not about I, it's not about Abigail. It's all of us working together for a common goal. And the place that all started was back in our school system, Mr. McDaniel, back when Brent and I were going to school. And Brent, I think you aged really well, brother. Me and you both. What do you think? Yeah, me too. I actually saw a picture of Michael the other day with hair too, so by the way. But back in our school system, we have wonderful teachers at Summertown. We have wonderful teachers all the way all across every school system. I had one teacher by the name of Connie Holman. Everybody here knows Connie Holman. Wonderful teacher. My wife will tell you, I'd quote something on Connie Holman's wall when I walked in her class, in algebra class in the 9th grade. Connie Holman had something on her wall that shaped my life. And how many times do I quote this, Lisa? All the time. It said, if you don't have time to do it right the first time, when are you going to have time to do it over? Was that right, Brent? 9th grade algebra class, I remember that. Now, everything I do in my life is kind of slow. But my wife always says, when Tommy Lee gets done, you don't have to do it over. It's not going to be fast. But I remember those teachers growing up, and I remember coming through the school system, and what a tremendous, tremendous example they gave to us coming through the school system. Thank you so much for this honor. It's so much appreciated. It's such a humbling experience. Lisa, Abigail, and I thank you for your support of Abigail's plan. And if everything continues on the right path, we're going to have us a miracle field, the first miracle field in the state of Tennessee, right here in Lawrence County. We are going to have this field because we did it all together. And it's going to be great, and hopefully it'll be finished sometime in the fall of this year. Thank you so much. God bless you, and God bless Lawrence County, and thank you, school system.
I need to say one other thing. I left out the main one. My wife, Martha Ann, we've been married 53 years instead of 52, and she was a secretary and aide in the school system for some 25 years. So let's give her a hand and I'll quit.
Y'all got the right place. Okay, Bob, this is show business now, okay?
Okay. On 100 copies.
Quit by yourself. Okay? How's it feel to be a thorn between these, I mean, a rose between these two thorns, okay?
You're gonna take care of my wrinkles.
Yes, ma'am, I sure am. Okay. One more time, Bobby's smiling finally, okay? Okay.
We're coming now to the last presentation tonight. This is the presentation of the hero educator of Lawrence County School System. The outstanding former educator of Lawrence County Schools that we honor and are remembering this evening is Miss Vivian Shields. Miss Vivian was a member of Summertown High School faculty from 1939 to 1974. She served as a teacher, a counselor, and librarian. Her impact and contributions as an educator and as a valued member of the community reach far beyond the classroom, far beyond her years of service, and far beyond her lifetime for which she served our school system, and we are eternally grateful. Tonight, would you join me and let us show together our appreciation for this outstanding educator, Miss Vivian Shields. She is deceased and she doesn't have any family here tonight, but we honor her, and Mr. Brent Long, the principal of Summertown Elementary, will receive this award in her memory. Will you join me in a round of applause for Miss Vivian Shields?
Yeah, both of them hold that kind of keep you sitting back. Take the flash back. Come on. Okay, that's good. You're fine, Del, here, okay? One more time. That's great. Okay.
I personally never knew Miss Vivian. I'm sure Tommy Lee's parents do. I remember my parents telling stories about Miss Vivian. She retired in the 70s. She passed away, well, it's probably been longer than we realized. But even today, as late as last week, her impact on the students of Lawrence County are still being felt. Miss Vivian left her state, and it is now part of the Lawrence County Education Foundation, and that money continues today to award scholarships in her memory to a deserving senior at Summertown High School. So Miss Vivian's impact, I mean, as educators, we all want to make an impact on our students. We all want to make an impact on our community. But Miss Vivian, she set the bar really high for us educators, and we at Summertown High School are very proud of her legacy, and the Summertown community is honored to accept this on her behalf. Thank you.
Good evening. I've spoken to most of you. Some of you I didn't make it around to your table. I'm Shannon Watson. I'm the CTE and Communications Director for Lawrence County Schools, and it's just a tremendous honor to be able to help coordinate an event such as this. This is the capstone of our school year. I'm a huge cheerleader for Lawrence County and Lawrence County Schools, and this is just a very inspiring evening. Just want to send out a few thank yous to some people. Ms. Sheila Medvin over here, Lawrence County Schools employee, who just makes my job so much easier, and it was spent hours here with me today getting things ready. So let's give Ms. Sheila a round of applause. Also, First Baptist Church, such a gracious host anytime that we need anything. It's the case with most of the churches in our community, let's be honest. They're amazing. So thank you to First Baptist Church. Tonight we have goodie bags for the student heroes. So if you'll look over on the table over there, all the students will get, there's a gift bag with your name on it. Inside that gift bag, there's a little monetary prize that is given to you from Lawrenceburg Federal Bank. There's some candy, of course. There's chocolate and sugar. You know, got to have little sweets in there. There's also a movie pass to Crockett Cinemas for you guys to go and see yourselves on the big screens. All of our student heroes, our teachers of the year, and our heroes that we honored this evening, you guys will be on the big screens prior to the movies at Crockett Cinemas, so we're real excited about that. Mostly, I would like to thank Lawrenceburg Rotary. You guys, I just can't thank you enough. This event would not be possible without your sponsorship. This is the 6th year that we've held this event. Each year, it gets bigger, it gets better, and it motivates me, and I get real excited for next year. Even though my feet are killing me, I get real excited about next year. So Rotary, thank you guys. You're awesome. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And I would like to, I'm doing kind of the housekeeping things for tonight, but if all the teachers that are here, the teachers that we've honored, if each of you would take a flower arrangement off the table, those teachers that we've honored, please do so. But I want to say thank you. Thank you to Pat's Catering. They are so wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the meal. But I thank you so much for being here, and God bless you all.
Shannon, thank you for a great evening, good planning, and it's wonderful to work with you. Sheila, appreciate what you do for me every day, and especially around this time. Tonight, to the students, to the teachers, to the outstanding schools, to the alumni who are here, to the memory of Miss Vivian, congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing this evening with us. Thank you for coming. God bless. We'll see you later.